Yeah, she gonna log me out and jump on mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
She gonna log me out my phone
And that's
jump
why I'm
on my
keeping her
line.
right with me.
Yeah, she knows something. What you logged out of Facebook?
All right, Joyce
Oh,
Ellis
wow.
McNeil.
I know I have my code to get back on.
Elder Pastor
watch it.
Elder
Be a mess. Okay. I'll have to
No,
get
no,
back
it's
to
good.
you.
Eldenberg.
It's
We
good.
got Denise Lewis,
I don't think I've been logged on Facebook
Catherine
in 5
King,
years.
and that's
So I think one of your
King
friends just said that
restaurant
they
Okay.
sister.
So it's on your page. So I think
Oh,
somebody.
okay.
I don't. So I
They
think
wonder
Leandra
what are
probably
we
did a
doing.
watch
though.
party.
You know what
Yeah,
are we
she did.
doing?
Hopefully she did.
We're getting it together.
We're having
getting
a
it together.
conversation.
That's right.
Yeah.
About what's
Here,
happening in
text her and tell
Flint.
her to do a watch party. All right.
That's what we're doing.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Can you,
gonna share.
Can you text Mikey? Tell her to do a watch party. Hopefully you can get
Right now.
service. I couldn't
Tell
do
everybody to share
Right.
it. Right now.
Right now.
Do it.
So I might need to
Yeah,
repeat
see,
some
here's
You
things.
gotta say it under Mikey.
it.
Yeah, we
Mom,
can.
You know,
You gotta
this
say
watch.
it.
we
You
might
gotta
need
say
to
it under
repeat
Mikey.
some
Keisha
things.
Dorsey
Let's do it.
is
That's my sister.
Yeah,
yeah,
Right.
they're watching it. So it's on
Oh,
your
okay.
page.
Okay, good deal.
I told him, I said, we might need to repeat some things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
want to get
yeah,
on
it's
this one?
always
You
good.
will,
Whichever one.
okay. Awesome. All right. Let me know when y'all ready. We can get
We
started.
stay ready.
Oh, my guy. My guy. Let's do it.
Rough and ready.
Stay ready, so you gotta get ready, huh?
That's right. Flint's the music leader, Club 937, home in the morning rollout with Clay. What up, man? It's B-Ray, and in the studio today, we have the mayor, Karen Weaver, in this boy. How you doing
I'm
today?
doing good.
And then also we have the legendary Bootleg.
That's
as well.
right.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yo, appreciate y'all coming in today. Clearing the air for anything controversial that's been put out there. People asking questions, throwing mud. Because, you know, politics sometimes can be dirty. People
Indeed.
get an idea of something and then just run with it.
And
Indeed.
run with
Because
it.
social media is cancerous.
Yes.
Put
Yes.
that out there. you know.
Okay, you said it.
I said it.
That's
I'm gonna say
right.
it again.
Say it again.
You just now tuning in. We have the mayor here. We're asking the hard questions. We just cleared up some stuff in the aspects of where the money's at. We got some more questions we need to ask. Now I do know, and you should know if you've been paying attention to anything with politics, that you inherited really a mess. You walked into a burning house with a cup of water, and people was asking you to kind of fix everything. So how has that been really? How's that transition been going?
You know what? It's interesting because I knew what I was walking into, and I didn't run from it. I'll tell you that. And a lot of people asked me that. Did you know? Would you have done this if you knew? Well, I knew we had a water issue. We knew that we had been poisoned with lead in our water when I went into office, and I still couldn't wait to go in there because I said, as soon as I do, I'm declaring an emergency.
That's right.
I can't wait to do that. And it was the first order that I did. I got in November and I did that in December. So I had been in 1 month with no power, and I declared an emergency.
Right. And you,
So I knew that, but it was important.
yeah.
It was important because we didn't have anybody speaking up for us. We
Sure.
didn't have anybody, waving the flag about Flint, saying we have a problem. Other than we had the grassroots people out there, and we had some pastors out there. But as far as elected people, the people that were there to protect and serve us, nobody was really saying
And it's
we got a
fun-
problem.
And it's funny now during election season, you got all these people coming forward now saying they rung the alarm, and really that wasn't true.
Exactly. Exactly. So I went in, I knew what I was going into, but it was important. The people of Flint are that important. My home is that important that I wanted to do it anyway.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you for picking up that banner, because it's not an easy job. Anybody
it's
that walks
not.
into that position, I can only imagine some of the hate you've been getting.
I've been getting some, I sure have. And
Yeah.
I think what gets me the most is the one we were talking about earlier, is when people just lie on you and say you stole something. And I'm going to say what I said earlier. I'm black. If I stole some money, I mean, come on.
Right. Let's be honest.
We can't steal and stay out of jail.
That's right.
That's
You
true.
can't do it. If I had stole some money, they'd have marched me
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to
Definitely.
be appropriate.
No, that's right.
But they'd have marched me right on out of there. I said, just like they did Kwame, just like they did the mayor of Baltimore,
It's
marched
true.
her out of there.
Yep.
Yep.
And so, and I've been tried 4 times for it, by the FBI, by an independent investigator, by a federal judge, and then I went to trial. I said, and people still want to do that. You know, still say I stole something.
And see, a big misconception. A lot of people think that money just come directly to
Right,
you.
right.
You know, like it's in your personal
Right.
account to
And
spend.
hear about
you know?
and you know what, the money we got for Flint that came to us when, well, really the money for the credits didn't come to us. They went as credits, but they count that in the money that came to Flint. But those were credits. So if it was 41 million in credits, they still say, well, we gave Flint 41 million for that. No, you gave us credit for it. You didn't give me money. You didn't give the city of Flint money. You gave us money for pipes. But here's how that works. We have to pay up front and we get reimbursed. We have to show receipts. We show receipts for that. And then Kellogg gave us money directly to hire people for economic development. Now, all that other money that's come has gone to foundations. It's gone to different entities in the city of Flint. So what they did with it is a whole nother story.
Right.
But what we got, you know, I said, how am I steal that kind of money?
Right.
Yep.
There's a paper trail
I mean,
everywhere.
come on.
Yes.
I said, we've had state oversight forever. And then, you know, the money that comes through Flint from the state should be looked at by people that were in Lansing. Whether we're talking
That's
about
right.
the legislature, you know, the legislature.
Well,
Who
you
am
know,
I talking about now?
the biggest smear campaigns people try to present on people is try to paint you as a thief or a
Right.
liar. Those are the
Exactly.
biggest smears that people can try to put on a person.
Exactly.
You know, and at the end of the day, people just need to do their homework and research and look into issues for themselves. Don't just be a follower and follow social media posts and negative ads and
Right.
things like that.
Right. You know, and so while they're throwing this and have us all fighting and divided, we're going to look up and Flint will be
Sold to the highest bidder, you know, just like the House Bill 4078 when
You-
they were trying to,
look at 'em.
you know, trying to sell Hurley Hospital,
There you
privatize
go.
it. You know, people, you know, poor people wouldn't even have access to health care.
right. And we've had a health crisis.
Yes.
Had a health crisis.
Yeah, so you got to be aware because your leadership is going to determine the future of the city.
But then want to say I knew about it.
Wow,
You know, I knew not to sign it. How about
Right.
that? When you sent it to me, I knew not to sign it.
that's right.
You know.
Jeez.
So it's interesting and it's frustrating that, you know, they can just say, oh, you stole some money and everything is different.
Wow.
You know.
Now, I do have a couple people via social media who want to ask some questions. Now, we have one from Melissa Weston. She says, what are some of the major plans that you plan to do about the water crisis and the redevelopment of our city?
Well, you know what? One of the things we talked about the pipes getting changed and fixing up. But I'll tell you one of the things we're still fighting for, and one of the things I've been fighting for ever since I got in office. And I'm waiting on the state and federal government to step up because we keep talking about we can change all the pipes in the world. The water can be as clean as it can be. But people's appliances were damaged. We have some people whose their fixtures, their plumbing has been damaged. So we've been asking the state government for that since we got into office. And if you remember, the first year they gave us about 4,000 fixtures for homes. We never got anything else. We
Wow.
never got anything else.
It was a one-time deal?
It was a one-time deal. It was supposed to be 4,000 a year for 3 years, which still wouldn't have been enough. But we got that first 4,000 and we never got anything else.
Why was
Never.
that? Was-
You tell me. And I'm still asking for that because we said that should not be people shouldn't have to pay for that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that should be free to the people. And that's what I've been asking for.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this game is way more complicated than you think. Stop running off with stories that you hear online.
That's right.
Ask the source. The information is there. So look, we'll come back and ask some more and clip some more things as well. Now I know Bootleg, you came in here with some new music, man. We're gonna change the energy real quick because we're gonna get into this track off the upcoming album. It's not out yet. 93 ID. This track right here is called White Man's World. What made you want to take this type of angle with this music?
Well, you know, I believe that look at the day and age we living in. Like we discussing politics right now. Even international politics is dirty and grimy, and you know the leadership even at the top of the government is terrible. You know what I mean? So right now, you know that song just touched me. Something came to me and said, let's just tell the truth about race relations and different things of that nature in the country, man. You know, I believe in being honest and giving my fans the true, you know, vision that I have. So that's why I wrote that record, man. It was just the truth inside of me, and hopefully people can relate and know that my pride and my black skin is not hatred towards my white brothers and sisters. I love my white brothers and sisters just like I love my black ones. So, you know, it was just an honest look at the country and where we are right now.
That's so beautiful, man. And look, we're gonna intro the track right here. If you want to go ahead, you want to intro it?
Yeah, White Man's World, Bootleg, Big Dilly, Dayton Family.
Perfect. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
All right, economic development team.
That's what some came in.
Reliable recording. Be back with y'all. Listen, we